Mary, and welcome to my live. So, without further ado, I'm going to open up with a mantra, and I also want to say good morning to everybody, okay? Esitoma sadgamaya Damasoma Jyotigamaya Rityurman Ritamaya Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hope you all are doing well and good morning to wherever you're at, or good evening, or if you're having a really good night. Well, tuning into this live, so either way. So, want to know what goes down in this live? I'll be doing 9 different oracle readings, plus a bonus reading at the end for any kind of leader, okay? So in these readings, okay, these 9 different readings, I'll be doing revealing any secrets in regards to your money, your career, your evolution, and your romantic life, okay? These secrets are for you to finally know what was hidden, okay? To be crystal clear. So don't forget to hit the like button. We're going to have some coffee before we start these readings. Cheers, everyone. Clink. You got to have some good coffee, right? I like it right in the middle. It's not too strong, but not even sweet at all, to be very honest. So in these lives, I'll be doing also reading for females first, then males, then singles, then couples, then people who are employed, people who are unemployed, self-employed, and retired people, okay? And then the bonus reading for any kind of leader. Don't forget to hit the like button, please. Hi there to Sun he-ish, Sunday he-ish. I'm so sorry if I didn't say your name right. Hi there to other people in the chat. Good morning. I can't believe you guys are up this early. I already got my sleep. I don't know about you. Familia Garcia, do go to bed. Hi there, Jordan 187. Don't forget to hit the like button. Hi there to Jamal on deck, goofball in my chat. Did you guys bring your coffee to this reading? Or are you going to fall asleep? Come on now. Give me a break. I came prepared, people. I came prepared. You want to see? I got coffee. Ha ha ha. Cheers. Clink. If you just joined my live, hit that like button, please. All right? It's not hard. You just click, okay? So in this live, we'll be revealing secrets that need to in order for you to understand what's going on in your money, your career, your romantic life, your evolution. Nice, Jordan. Good job. I'm a coffee, then tea person, to be very honest. I love my coffee. So when I was able to get back on it, I was like, yippee. So cheers to you, Jordan. Clink. Got to have the big cup too. This is like a 2-cupper, okay? Sorry to those who do not have a 2-cupper of coffee. Little tear for you. All right, everyone. Let's get right down to the readings, okay? So the first reading is going to be for females. Okay? I can do more chatting towards the end of these oracle readings, okay? Got to keep focused, you know what I'm saying to people in the chat. So let's do the dang thing for females, okay, first. So for females, what is their secrets that need to be revealed about their money, their career, their own evolution, and their romantic life whenever they watch this? First card out, females, you got inner vision. So we're going to see what's going down that needs to be revealed in your money, okay? So that way you're not all stressed out, all right? So clarify inner vision with 1 card. You got the past. All right, so when it comes down to your money, you can foster an unfinished project idea from the past. And if you needed that green light, here's that green light to do it, okay? For some of you, it's also a job you had in the past in order to accumulate money, especially if you've been down and out and trying to figure out what kind of job to start applying for, so that way you can have more income coming in, okay? But I also got a project idea so you can foster more money, okay? That way you can cut through any kind of fog of confusion of how to accumulate more on your money. So that's your secret, okay? That needs to be revealed. Because once you start fostering this old job or unfinished project idea, there'll be more money coming your way, okay? From something you did in the past, okay? So hopefully that triggers the very thing you've been wanting to know, okay, about your money. Just don't sit on the idea. Don't sit on that stepping stone of going back to that old job to get you where you need to go again, okay? It could have been like a teaching job or something to teach, okay, others. Okay, that's your secret that need to be revealed about your money. Now this is about your career. You have Pathfinder, okay, females? About. Clarify Pathfinder with 1 card. Underworld. All right, so when it comes down to career, what needs to be to you females is that you need to trust your intuition, okay? It's going to direct you here what you need to do with your career. You'll have an inner knowing, okay, about looking for a unique approach to create new streams of income, okay? I keep on getting as you did in the past, okay? But once you trust your intuition about your career, females, things will change so that you have new methods of making money, okay? So trust yourself, okay? Write things down, make it very simple for yourself. What makes it very haywire is when you put yourself in a mental prison. So make sure you're doing some kind of form of meditation or self-care to keep you balanced out of your head, okay? But it's okay. Those things are triggers for us to rebalance, okay? So now that you know that, you can invest in yourself a different way, okay? Now that's of your money and career. Now let's do your evolution. You're going to have an evolution more in your faith, okay, females, unwavering faith. We're going to look more into your evolution that needs to be revealed. So clarify unwavering faith with one card. And that is vintage point. So what's going on is that get an evolution in your patience, your faith, and being more connected to your spiritual process of whoever your spiritual source is, because it's going to help you have more clarity too. So you're going to be nurturing that, so that way you're not in your head about anything, okay? And that's your evolution. Huge one, because this is what's going to help you endure any and get through any kind of challenges. So this is why this needs to be revealed to you. So that way, your affirmation is, I see my path clearly, in case you need to know, okay? All right, so now let's look into your romantic life, okay, females? You have vortex of creativity. So please clarify vortex of creativity with one card. Wedding. Woo! All right, clarify wedding with one card. Real connection. Woo, there's that sign. Okay, females. All right. So there's something being created here in your romantic life, and it needs to finally be revealed to you today. If you're making the effort here in your romantic life in some kind of way of having evolution inside you and being patient about your romantic life, females, for you couples, it's coming back into balance, okay? Where it's becoming more committal and strengthened. For you females that are single, though, what's being created between you and your patience for a love to come your way is someone who's very committal towards you, okay? There's going to be a real connection between you two, and you being able to honor your own authenticity as well. I don't feel like this person is going to go against the grain in regards to going all in with you. If you're wanting to know if this person is going to really have a connection, they're going to have strong chemistry, they're going to feel like one of your spirit tribes. If you're looking for like a soul deep connection, yes, this person is coming in. So keep on being patient. This situation requires them to move towards you in a more traditional sense. I even get channeled in even a little bit modern. So that way there's some flexibility so you can get accomplished what you need to do in life, but still having a traditional kind of committal romantic life with them, okay? So that's what you need to know. Okay, females, that's your reading. Really hope it helps. Don't forget to hit the like button. And if you haven't already, females, please subscribe, okay? Big hugs, you're always welcome. Now let's go into the male reading, okay? Hi there in the chat. So let's get started, males. I'm going to shuffle the deck and then we'll get started with your reading, okay? Good morning, everybody, by the way. Let's do two shuffles. Make sure none of these other cards are mixed up in it. Jordan, why are you nervous? What's to be nervous about? All right, males, you guys' reading is up. Let's ask the question, okay? For males, what is the secrets that need to be revealed about their money, their career, their evolution, and their romantic life whenever they watch this? First card out, Metamorphosis merges. So males off the bat, I get there's going to be a huge change in your money. So we're going to see what that is, okay? By clarifying, Metamorphosis merges. Clarify Metamorphosis merges with one card. Woo! Easy does it. Easy does it. All right, so the change that's going on is that there's going to be a slow and steady kind of increase in your money, okay? Males, that's a huge victory. Yippee! Okay, because if you were looking for that light at the end of the freaking tunnel, here it is. There's your sign. Increase going to happen. Now, it'll only be a decrease if you mess with what's going on in your plan with how you spend your money, okay? That means your free will. You're like, dang it, that's good to know. But just be careful not to get involved with any get rich quick schemes, okay, at this time, or else you're going to lose your money, all right? Because there's no time to rush. Pay attention to every detail in regards to how you spend your money, because it's going through a change. I mean, a big change. So that way you accumulate more money and you're not stressed out about it, okay? So keep up the good work, okay, males, and your money, right? Got at the bottom deck, work smart, not hard, okay? Now let's look into your career, males. You're on the right track in case you needed to see a sign, okay? So keep on moving forward because you're on the right direction in regards to your career, okay? Here's your sign, but we're going to go a little bit deeper to see if there's anything else you need to know just in case, you know, those secrets, right? So clarify right track with one card. Precocious is what you got. So I feel as though you, in regards to your career, males, you just need to trust yourself because your soul is telling you what you need to do in regards to your career, okay? And what needs to be revealed is that your money is going to be flowing in quickly here in your career. So make sure you are going with the fast changes also in your career, because you may with the money that's coming in quickly, okay, it's going to trigger you to be like, ooh, I got all this money, woohoo. So make sure you're grounded through it and not wanting to spend, or else you're going to go through some highs and lows. But I also get, even in your career, you may go some from highs and lows. So make sure you stay grounded, okay, as things get better here in your career. So it's going to be on the up and up is what's getting channeled in. So you need to know that. Keep on going. I don't see anything really bad happening here in your career unless you let stupid people around you try to poke at you and prod at you, males, okay? Don't let them, okay? Yippee! Now, next, males, about your personal evolution, okay? You're going to be going through changes here in your imagination and your also emotions, okay, as you move forward. We're going to go find out what that is. So clarify ocean of possibilities with one card. Thank you. Infusing intention. So it feels like you're trying to come back control of your life through this evolution that's happening with you. Because you're focusing more on your intentions and your energy. So that way you're not running ragged here in your life, but you're getting things accomplished by your intentions here. If you need this affirmation, males, about your own evolution, you can say, I magnify my soul power, okay? But you are focusing your intentions and they're growing. And into your own evolution is too. No cloudy head, no cloudy mind for males. Yippee! Very cool. All right, males, let's see what's going on in your romantic life that needs to be revealed. Yeah, take great care. So things are going good here as you keep on nurturing yourself and prioritizing your own well-being for the journey ahead. So keep on taking good care of yourself, okay? And this is going to affect your romantic life, so in a positive way, okay? So clarify, take great care. Getting to know each other. Clarify, getting to know each other with one card. Aspire higher. Okay, so what needs to be revealed to you about your romantic life, single males and couple males, okay? To be crystal clear. Things are going to deepen in your situation with your love interest and your if you're in a couple situation, as long as you remain open to revealing to them what it is through expressing yourself more towards them by making more of a romantic gesture, okay? This is going to inspire you to move in a higher way with them. It's not going to freak them out. Say, do what makes you feel secure in expressing a romantic gesture towards your love interest and your partner if you're in a couple situation, okay, males? Because you're going to get a lot of support here, okay, through your spirit guides and the spirit realm too, just in case you believe any of that stuff, okay? Your affirmation is, I create my own destiny in your romantic life, okay? This is going to help you have strength in a totally different way to show your authenticity towards your love interest or your romantic partner, okay? You're also going to get some wishes granted here that'll help you along in your journey. So it can be cultivated so you can see more here in your romantic situation, males. It's not a bad thing at all. So that's it. That's your reading, okay? And I really hope it helps, males. Don't forget to hit the like button. Hey, you can subscribe too. But it's really cool that you guys showed up. Have a good morning or wherever you're at. And always welcome, okay, males? So big hugs. Gotta catch you later. Gotta move on to the next reading, and that's for singles. Okay? Then we'll do couples, then we'll do employed people, unemployed people, self-employed, and retired people. Giving people a heads up, okay, people? Big hugs. Hi there in the chat. Shizzle Picks asks, what's your sign? Well, if we're talking about astrology, I'm an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Do I act like an Aries? No, I act like all the elements, to be very honest. Jordan, thank you. Oh, you're welcome so much. Glad you got the answers that you need, okay? They said thank you so much. Hey, if you just joined my live, hit the like button, please. Let's get ready to do the other reading, and that is for singles. 2 shuffles. Good morning, everyone that just joined my live. It's morning here in Ohio, USA. Wow, early in the morning, the crack of dawn. Finally, the sun is rising. All right, for singles, here's your reading. For singles, what is the secrets that need to be revealed about their money, their career, their evolution, and romantic life whenever they watch this? Be here and now is what you got for your money. So we're going to see what this is about. Helper. So when it comes down to your money, what needs to be revealed, singles, is that you need to not worry about what has happened in the past with your money or worried about the future possibilities, because what needs to be revealed is you stepping towards a job that is going to offer a service, whether it's if you go for the self-employed or being employed by a company that is either about working with sales, a cashier, call center roles where you can assist others, okay? There's even jobs with doing call centers for dispatch for people to go to their medical appointments. I'm giving you these ideas to stir something within inside you, because this is that secret, so that way you can accumulate more money. Because it'll align you to the goals that you desire, okay, in regards to having more. This will help you this more mindfulness to be in the present moment and gain more here in your money, okay? That's what needed to be revealed to you. Now in your career, singles, you got connections guide. So let's clarify what this is. Clarify connections guide with one. You got parenthood. So when it comes down to your career, singles, you're just needing to understand that to network with others, okay? Network with others in regards to whatever services you want to do, whether it's social media or doing some odd jobs so you can have some money in to build up your business. I get this for self-employed people. in your career. So if you're having issues with the services that you're trying to bring to life to help others, okay, you're being asked just to network. Make sure you have advertised your services, but give them samples of your work so they understand what you do, okay? And make sure you look into careers like caregiver, teacher, something that's focused on helping kids, okay? Children. If you needed more of that inspiration, how to network with others, okay? And also to remember to nurture yourself as you work towards your goals in your career. That's what also needs to be revealed because you're going through a healing within inside you. This is why you need to balance out your career and your self, nurturing yourself, okay? Singles that needed to know that about your career, that needed to be revealed. Now let's look into your evolution, singles. You got going forward. You're going to have an evolution here where you're not dwelling in the past anymore within inside your mind, okay? It's going to make you feel more focused on creating something bigger in your life. We're going to clarify what that is. Clarify going forward. One card. Yeah, in your evolution, the reason why you're on a fast track, singles, to go for moving forward in your evolution is because you're going through a transformation. So if things seem like if you get down and out and depressed, you're going through a transformation. So be open to honoring your transformation and being open to others on your path, because together you're going to make magic with others. If you needed to know crystal clear, things are going to be more calmer as you keep on moving forward the past. Because those other people are never going to nurture what's about to happen with these new people that are coming in, okay? If you really need to know that, okay? There's going to be more surprises that are going to come in. You got wild creation. Just in case you need to see a sign, there it is. Better things are coming. Say bye-bye to the past, okay? Yippee! So let's look into your romantic life, singles. Behind the veil, the secrets are going to be revealed. Yippee! All right, so clarify behind the veil with one card. Keep an open mind. Clarify, keep an open mind with one card. Guided steps. All right, so when it comes down to your romantic life, even what's going down with inside you about your romantic life, you're just trying to welcome uncertainty. But what needs to be revealed is whoever your soulmate is going to be completely different. So you're healing any kind of expectations of that. And you're being guided right now to keep on trusting yourself and this process and keep on moving forward, okay? So that way you get through any kind of uncertainty of who that soulmate is, okay, singles? And you don't get stressed out about it. This is in order for you to be guided towards somebody who wants to get to know you on a deeper level, not people that are being superficial around you. So if you see some superficial girls or guys, singles, you're being guided away from them so that you're not wasting your time or energy on them anymore. And if you needed your sign about this, here's your sign. Time to move forward away from them. And you'll just know they've been wasting your time on stupid drama, okay? Stupid stuff, breadcrumbing and all that unfulfilling kind of crap. Yeah, you're being guided out of that. Yippee, okay? Because whoever it is going to want to know you on a deep level, but they're also going to be expressing themselves of wanting to keep on, like wanting to know you. And I see it in the cards, okay? This is not a controlling person at all. This is someone, it's easy for them to be like, yeah, I like you, and this is not bullshit. You get what I mean? So if the one in your life that comes in that sweets talks you and you just feel like that icky feeling of you're being like led astray, kindly say, I have better things to do. Get what I mean? So that's your reading. Okay, singles, really hope it helps. Don't forget to hit the like button. Hey, singles, you're always welcome, okay? We do different kind of readings up in here, okay? So hit that subscribe button. And I hope you have a wonderful day too. I'll see you later. Now we're going to move on to couples, okay? I'm going to get things all sorted out here. Hopefully you had your coffee and raring up in the morning. Hi there, Carrie Ann. Good morning to you. I got my coffee. Yippee! Probably why you're like, wow, she's a very much no, I'm not a morning person. This is the first time I have been up this early in the morning. I got like good amount of hours of sleep. And man, when you make that coffee, it's like, it's the best thing in life, right? I like tea too. Coffee's my thing. One more shuffle for couples, okay? All right, couples. Guys, reading is up. So for couples, what is their secrets that need to be revealed about their money, their career, their evolution, their romantic life whenever they watch this? First card out, inner vision. So this is about your money, okay? So you've been having some confusion in regards to your money. Now we're going to get you out of there, okay? So clarify this inner vision. Parenthood. Keep on nurturing your investment here, okay, with your money in regards to your family dynamic. If you've been investing in your kids, in your ideas, keep on doing that in balance is what I'm getting, because you also need to remember to nurture yourself in balance too, okay, couples, because you're just as important as the people you're nurturing in your ideas, okay? So treat yourself every once in a while to your favorite food, to your favorite shirt or pants. Get what I mean? Get your hair cut, get your nails did, okay, couples? Because you're just important as everything else, all right? That's in regards to your money. I don't see anything bad in regards to finances, because you're getting a healing here in your inner child, and you're unlocking more solutions to more financial abundance, okay? So yeah, I don't see any restrictions. I don't even see you going ham or overdrive with your money, Things are going to be going really well here in your money department, okay? Now, in your career couples, you got harmony's call. So if you need to know clearly, you're going to be embracing more balance here in your career and pursuing any kind of injustices here in your career by standing up for yourself, because you're going to be manifesting a more balanced and just outcome here in your career. I'm going to see more of what this is about, though. Clarify harmony's call with one card. Yep, you're going to be manifesting your career. And you're going to be planning things out. This is what needs to be revealed. So that way you take stock more about your career, your finances, and you're putting yourself more out there here in your career, okay, couples? Because growth are going to be coming your way soon as you keep on manifesting more in your career, couples. Use all the tools that you need to increase your status here in your career, because there's going to be an opportunity that may arise for you to showcase your talent here, okay, couples, in your career, and you need to know that. Just be balanced, okay, through it, because when you're in balance, it's going to be very hard for you to have that clarity and that confidence to showcase your talents, okay? That's those secrets you need to know. Now, in your evolution, couples, you're almost there. So we're going to see more what that is. Clarify. Almost there with one card. Sacred alchemy. So when it comes down to your own evolution, couples, what's great is that you're going to have an evolution in you being persistent, to have faith, to keep on moving forward. You're going to have breakthroughs, and you're going to have more things grow within inside you, so you see it outside of you, because you're going to be more aligned to your spirit source. You're going to let your mind, your body, and your spirit harmonize with more of your intention. Very cool. And spirit's going to have your back too. Yippee! All right. It's going to give you more clarity as well. Now let's look into your romantic life, couples. You got secrets emerge. So there's going to be more secrets that are going to be revealed now. So you're needing to have an open heart and an open mind to knowing these new secrets, okay? Don't let it freak you out is what's getting channeled in, okay, couples? Big hugs. Clarify secrets emerge with one card. Getting to know each other. Clarify getting to know each other with one card. Evolving process. All right, so if you're still wondering, if you're in a couple situation, is this where is it evolving? As long as you remain open and you keep on revealing yourself to your partner, your bond is going to deepen with your partner. Now, if you close yourself off, you're literally using your free will to say, I don't want that bond to deepen, okay? So I'm talking to couples that want that bond to deepen. And you need to know this secret that's being revealed, because when you reveal yourself more to your partner, be vulnerable, and with showing more of that intimacy, that's how your bond deepens, okay? And it's going to help you move forward, embracing more uncertainty, because you're going to trust yourself as you navigate forward in this romantic partnership with your partner, okay, couples? You'll get through that uncertainty, because you're evolving your intuition and your emotions through this, okay? By taking it one step at a time with yourself and them. So that's what needed to be revealed, is that keep on being open to your partner one step at a time, okay? They're going to nurture this with you, whether you realize it or not. They want to be with you, okay, couples? This is what's going to get you away from self-doubt, okay, with your romantic partner, okay? That's your reading, couples. Really hope it helps. Don't forget to hit the like button. Hey, couples, you are always welcome. We do different kind of readings on my channel, okay? Big hugs, and please enjoy your journey, okay? Now I'm going to move forward to employed people next, okay? Employed people, viewers, I got to shuffle the deck and then we'll start, okay? Do 2 shuffles, okay, before we start. Good morning. Don't forget to hit the like button. All right. Let's do employed people. So for employed people, what is their secrets that need to be revealed about their money, their career, their evolution, their romantic life whenever they watch this? You got to clear the path in your money. Okay, employed people. So the secret that needs to be revealed is you need to embrace more of an open heart and mind to discover more growth here in your money, okay? So we're going to see what that is. Clarify, clear the path. Setbacks. So employed people, what needs to be revealed to you about your money, you just need to go about handling your money in a different way, okay? That's the secret. Work smarter, not harder, okay? That's all it is. Sometimes we got to learn these kind of things in order to get through setbacks, to doing things a different way. So these setbacks are telling you that you're not ready to enter into the next phase of your money, okay? So take a step forward, only you're trying to take a step forward and you're having to pull yourself back because of how you're spending your money. So you're needing to do a financial plan is what's getting channeled in, okay, employed people? Make sure you're spending your money. This is an example, so use what's best. Write it down in a journal, your financial plan. Pay your bills first. Get your hygiene. You can wait on the other stuff so you can accumulate more money in your life, okay? Make sure you're not living above your means, employed people, okay? Working smarter, not harder, okay? Because you deserve to have a joyful life, not being stressed out about your money anymore. And that's an example of you doing things different, okay? Because you're here to do so much more than getting stressed out about your financial situation, okay, employed people? So invest in yourself, not in your misery, okay? All right, so in your career, employed people, you got give up control. So you need to give up control about something here in your career. We're going to find out what this is. Clarify, give up control with one card. Slow. So how you're going to give up control in your career, employed people? Here's your secret. Go slow, one step at a time, because you going fast is not working out in your career. Stop putting things off here in your career. It's time for you to act now in regards to having more sustainable success, because slow and steady is what's going to work. Okay? So you're just needing to know to take a different action, one step at a time. This is in order for you to plan and go through any changes in your career, okay, employed people? And it'll be a slow process, but your employer will see you in a different light to bump you up to the next phase, okay? And your next phase is going to happen when you see your employer sit down and start writing at their desk. And you may hear rumors that there's going to be some changes going on in your career, employed people. Don't get freaked out. Just do do your career one step at a time, because they want to see, they're evaluating everybody where you're at, and they want to see who is rock steady one step at a time and who's going too fast and overlooking what needs to be done. So don't be the half-assed person, okay, employed people, and that's what you need to know. So that way you get that bump up in your employment, okay? So in your evolution, employed people, you got connections guide. Let's clarify connections guide with one card. Aspired higher. So there's going to be an evolution within inside you in order to strategize your path to success. And it's going to look good because of the fact that you're going to get more power to network with others. This is part of your evolution, employed people. And in return, you're going to have more thinking of expansion, what you wish for to inspire higher here in your life. In an affirmation to your evolution, employed people, it is, I create my own destiny. Okay? That way it'll give you the puzzle pieces to see the bigger picture in your life. Okay? Yippee! Not bad. You're going to be having more inner peace and faith and letting go. Very cool. So that's your evolution, employed people. Now let's look into your romantic life. You got scales of balance. Very cool. Not a bad card for your romantic life. Clarify scales of balance with one card. Getting to know each other. Clarify getting to know each other with one card. Vintage point. All right, so employed people, in regards to your romantic life, things are going to balance out where you're having time making those decisions, so that way you have a balanced romantic life if you're single or a couple, spending time with yourself and others in balance, and getting to know that love interest or your romantic partner in a deeper way. Plus, you're going to have a lot more clarity because your perception and perspective is just going to change. Single and couple employed people. It's going through a good evolution in your perception. Yippee! All right. So, employed people, that's your reading. Really hope it helps. Don't forget to hit the like button. Hey, employed people, you're always welcome. I do different kind of readings on my channel, okay? So I hope to see you around soon. Feel your energy. Please enjoy your journey, okay? Now we're going to move on to unemployed people, right? Unemployed people, my viewers that are watching me, I'm going to shuffle the decks, get them all ready for your reading, okay? And good morning. One shuffle, and then we'll get started for unemployed people, then self-employed people, and then retired people. Now, if you just joined my live, I already did females and males, singles and couples, and employed people in the beginning of this live, so you can always rewind back if you need to. Cheers. Clink. Drink some water. All right. So for unemployed people, what is their secrets that need to be revealed about their money, their career, their evolution, romantic life, whenever they watch this? All right, unemployed people, you got roots of stability in your money department that needs to be revealed. Clarify roots of stability with one card. Unlock. All right, so in order to foster more money in your life, unemployed people, you're needing to unlock your money is waiting for you to unlock, okay? You need to know obstacles appear to remind you when you're steering off course, okay, unemployed people, because you're just needing to invest in your spirituality of meditation, so that way you connect to your roots of success. That means you're feeling more grounded and stable, so that way you know money is important to only enough to chase your dreams. Okay? You deserve that abundance like everybody else, unemployed people. So you just need to unlock it yourself. It'd be that simple. What makes it difficult is if you invest in your own blockage towards your abundance that wants to come in regards to your money, okay? So heads up with that. That's about your money. Now, unemployed people, here is what needs to be revealed about your career. There's going to be many pathways here in regards to your career. You're just needing to pick one that feels right for you, meaning like, does it bring you joy? It could be working for an employer or you being self-employed. You will just know because it will make you happy what you want to do, okay? Because once you finally open this door, you'll see clearly what how your life is what's going to go. So let's clarify gates of opportunity with one card. Slow. You're just need to know when it comes down to what you want to pick here in your career, unemployed people, you just need to go one step at a time to nurture it, okay? making sure that you're not going ham, so you're not stressing yourself out with this new career that you want to pick. So this is a time not to put things off for later. It's time to act now to start your career, unemployed people. So make that slow progress, but get there, okay? And you need to know, as a reminder, slow and steady leads to sustainable success, okay? You just got to get there because you want to, okay? Now, here's your evolution, unemployed people. You're going to have an evolution where whatever pain that you have is not going to define you anymore, because you're going to realize as you move out of this pain, brighter days beckon ahead. So you're getting through sorrow, any kind of pain. So let's see more about this. Clarify sorrow heals with one card. Cross of faith. So understand right now, you're going through an inner evolution, which is going to put you on a path of healing and balance, okay, unemployed people, because you're going to be not only overcoming any kind of pain and sorrow in your life, but you're going to be making your dreams real, one step at a time. You're going to be embracing more effort with trust and surrendering to your intention, okay? Very cool. Balance is going to come with inside you through your evolution, because you're going to finally, through this healing and balance that's coming in, understanding your intention, you're going to find a line to your intuition better to guide you forward. Very cool. Not a bad evolution, unemployed people. Those are the secrets that need to be revealed about it. Now your romantic life. You got ignite creation. Clarify ignite creation with one card. Getting to know each other. And clarify getting to know each other with one card. Power to attract. So unemployed people, feel like I'm talking to singles first, then couples. So single, unemployed people, as you go through any kind of healing, you're also manifesting more here in your romantic life. Singles, you're manifesting someone who is going to want to get to know you deeper. Now, if this person comes in all fast and everything, this is not the person I'm talking about, to be very crystal clear, because this person's going to take the time out, one step at a time, to get to know you, okay, single, unemployed people. It's going to help you get out of any kind of mental prison and take back control of your life. It's also going to help you go with the flow of things, okay, in your romantic life, because you're nurturing yourself and your romantic life in balance. Okay, unemployed people that are single. Now I got a message for couples that are unemployed. You're getting ideas in how to nurture your bond with each other in balance. And this is what's going to help you be attracted to both each other, because you're learning how to take care of yourselves and the romantic situation you're with your partner in balance. So it's not stressing you guys out in the mental scape, okay? Those are your secrets that need to be revealed, just in case you didn't know, okay? So, unemployed people, that's your reading. Really hope it helps. And don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and you're always welcome, okay, unemployed people? Big hugs. Good luck on your journey. I'll see you later, okay? Now let's move on to self-employed people. I am going to set up the decks by shuffling them and everything. So while I do that, have your coffee or whatever you're drinking in the morning. Good morning, by the way. Clink. Gotta have coffee every once in a while, right? Two shuffles and then we'll get started with self-employed people, okay? Thank you for subscribing, Jordan. Big hugs. Had to do one more shuffle. All right. For self-employed people, what is their secrets that need to be revealed about their money, their career, their evolution, and romantic life whenever they watch this? Well, I just chuckled a big pile of, well, that's another way of frickin' mixing it, right? Oopsie. Is that it? Yeah. Don't mind me, self-employed people. It's early in the morning. So my bad. Let's ask the question again, okay, self-employed people, because I'm not going to go do your reading and then it goes falling on the floor and then going, okay, we're going to wing it. We don't wing it here, okay, on readings. All right, so for self-employed people, what is their secrets that need to be revealed about their money, their career, their evolution, and romantic life whenever they watch this? Metamorphosis merges. All right, self-employed people, big things are changing here in your money. So if you're just like wondering why it's been kind of wonky here in your money, we're going to see why. Clarify metamorphosis merges with one card. Woo! Gossip. Slow. All right. So what's going down here in your money is that things are transforming here in your money. And so if you were wanting to know, a lot of people around you are gossiping about your money, well, because they love being nosy. And you just happen to be the topic of choice because they have nothing else better going on in their life, okay? Self-employed people. So you're just needing to glide right through the bullshit, okay? Yes, your money is moving in slowly. There is going to be abundance coming your way. That's why I showed you the slow card. But it's just saying that go with the flow of things while your money is transforming, and don't give in to people gossiping about your money that are around you, okay, self-employed people. Fine, if you're an influencer or not, whatever. It's coming in slow. Be happy with that. It's better that it comes in slow than nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? And who cares what anybody thinks? A lot of people are faking it to making it and thinking that should be their thing. It's a stupid ideology, if you ask me. So a lot of people are moving out of it. We all had to learn how to move out of stupid ideology. Okay. So self-employed people, you need to know that's going through a transformation. Who cares what anybody thinks? Because money will come and money will go. But your own happiness is much more important than stupid gossip, okay? Big hugs. So self-employed people, here is your secrets that need to emerge about your career. Slow climb. Clarify slow climb with one card. parenthood, precocious. All right, so when it comes down to your career, self-employed people, you just need to make sure that you're taking good care of yourself and that you not just take good care of yourself in order to reach your goals here in your career, but healing more of what has happened in the past in regards to childhood trauma is what's going to open you up more here to more financial abundance in your career, okay? It's going to be a slow and steady thing. That way it's not too tedious on you, stressful for you, okay? Self-employed people. So yeah, it's a slow process, but it's better that it's slow than nothing at all. And you're needing to know, just be patient through it. It gives you time to heal those childhood traumas if you have any, okay? If you don't, take good care of yourself. You're just as important as your career and your money, okay? Because you're going to hit some high and lows in your career and you're needing to know how to get through it. So when you're emotionally stable, you'll get through anything. So invest in a self-care regimen and your spiritual practice of meditation, okay? For those who didn't know that. That way you can be joyful no matter what happens to you in life, because you'll have a solution when you're always balanced, you know? All right, so moving forward to your evolution that you need to know those secrets about. You got seek clarity. Clarify, seek clarity with one card. Woo, a beacon of truth. I like that. So in your evolution, okay, self-employed people, you're having an evolution in your own clarity and being able to speak your own truth and understand what's right for you and sticking to it, okay? Without anybody manipulating or weavering you somewhere else, okay? You're going to have more time to pause in your journey in order to understand what actions you want to take, because you're going to be trusting yourself more and embracing more honesty and growth. So that's your evolution. You're becoming more of a light bearer, which is fostering more courage and clarity and balance. Okay? Very cool. That's your evolution that you needed to know. Because if you were wondering why certain things are going so slow in your life, it's because you're going through a healing and divine timing and an evolution with all that, okay? Seeing the cards, all right? Very cool. So let's move forward to your romantic life. Let's see what needs to be revealed. You got trust the process. Okay, self-employed people. Clarify, trust the process with one card. Getting to know each other. Clarify, getting to know each other with one card. Heartfelt petition. All right, so employed people, singles, then couples, okay? Two different messages for self-employed people in your romantic life. So the secrets that need to be revealed to single and self-employed people is that you just need to have faith, embrace uncertainty here, because you're out of divine timing. This is teaching you how to trust yourself, how to navigate forward in your romantic life. Just in case you were like, crap. Whoever this love interest is that you are interested in or waiting for, This is a person that is not going to be any bullshit. They're going to take out the time and space to get to know you, okay? Because they want to, because they want a deep bond with you. And I'm not talking about the person that's breadcrumbing you. They're not the one. So don't waste your time and space on somebody in the past that resurfaces and wants to do that crap, okay? I'm talking about this is a person that is making the effort. And you'll just know if it's a codependent relationship or not, because they'll be glued to your head. Okay? If you're in a codependent situation, you'll know, because here you're trying to get things done and they want to be glued to your head because they're addicted to you. I'm not talking about that person. That person has an issue they have to deal with on their own. Okay? Single self-employed people, I'm giving you the huge relief of letting you know clearly, if it is a codependent person, let them go. I had to do it. Everybody and their mama had to do it. Now it's your time to choose whether or not you want to do it, okay? Because whatever you choose will be correct, okay? I feel as though if you're dealing with a codependent person, as you get to know this person, you'll just know, and be patient for the one who actually wants to not be codependent towards you. Some people don't even know what codependency is, self-employed people. So that way, Google it. You'll see all the signs of what a codependent relationship is. It has to do with their addictions towards you and other things. Okay? That on their own. If you need to, through your spiritual process, to help you with your romantic life, self-employed people, ask your spirit source to help and express gratitude for what you have here in your romantic life, okay? Even if it's just yourself, singles. Because what you will receive will come to you with ease in your romantic life, okay? You just need to decipher if this person is codependent or not, okay? Now, for couples that are self-employed, you just need to get to know your partner and be patient with them. Because there's certain addictions that are happening in your romantic life with you and your partner, self-employed people, that are trying to get healed and transformed between you two. And that's when you're going to decipher whether or not you still want that couple situation with them, okay? Because if those addictions cannot transform, it's going to keep on leading to codependency issues in your romantic life, okay? And you got to know whether or not that's healthy to have between you two, okay? So that's your message, your messages, and your reading, okay? Self-employed people, don't forget to hit the like button. You're always welcome. I do different kind of readings on my channel, so subscribe. And that's big hugs. Please enjoy your journey, and I'll see you later, okay? Now let's move on to retired people. I don't care what age you are. You can be a young person or an older senior individual and be retired. There's so many different kind of people that are. So I had to make it very clear before we start, okay? We're going to be doing a reading for you retired people, okay? Before I do, I got to shuffle the decks and all that. So thank you for your patience and good morning to you, everyone that are watching. And don't forget to stick around. I'll be doing a bonus reading for any type of leader after the retired people oracle reading, okay? Cheers. Clink. I drink water and coffee in my life. just in case you needed to know. 2 shuffles. All right. For retired people, what is their secrets that need to be revealed about their money, their career, their evolution, and romantic life whenever they watch this? Harbor of Peace came out for your money. So we're going to see what that's about. It feels like, and it seems that in regards to your money, things are pretty calm. We're going to look in a little bit deeper. Clarify Harbor of Peace with 1 card. Ooh, Rider. Shift. All right, people who are tired, here's the secret that needs to be revealed about your money. Like I said, it feels and it looks like things are pretty balanced here in your money, pretty calm. I don't see anything escalating in a negative way in your money. But I see that you're investing your money by writing certain things down of how you want to. I even feel as though you want to invest your money into writing a book or whatever it is in regards to creative writing or even blogging. Becoming a blogger. You just need to know your words have influence here. And that your words are powerful and you can use them to manifest more abundance in your money, okay? Retired people. So I hope that gives you, hairs in my mouth. I hope that gives you inspired action to do more here in your money for investing in your beautiful ideas with writing, okay? They're not stupid. Keep on doing it, okay? Because you're going to get a shift here of having more courage to make that change where you're empowering yourself more in your writing creations, okay? I get channeled in, it's going to flourish, whatever you're writing, okay? Now, in your career or your retired moments, okay, retired people, you need to know what you're inspiring to create, okay? Because I can see that you're creating something here. You just need to understand the happiness can be simple. Investing in your ideas and what it is you want to grow. Okay? Because the key to a fulfilling and content heart is what you're creating in your career. Feel like it's your writing, you goofballs. We're going to see more. Clarify happiness is simple. But I know some people that are retired still have a side job. Okay? I'm not stupid about that. You guys want to make sure you have income. So this is also for people that have a little side job while they're still retired. So clarify happiness is simple with 1 card. You got caution. What needs to be revealed is you just take it slow, okay? In your side job or what you're creating, okay? Because you got to enjoy the journey too, You're retired for a reason. Okay? You're not supposed to be overdoing understanding balance now. And so totally different way than what you used to when you had to lock it down and go hard. We're not telling you here right now to lock it down and go hard while you're in retirement mode. You're supposed to go with the flow, one step at a time, okay? That's what I'm getting. That's why you got caution in regards to your career. Whatever that is, retired people, so I'm not going to do the guessing game here because everybody's different while they're retired, you know? So be careful not to overspend on your wants instead of your needs, okay? So it's like saying don't spend any more than what you're earning, okay? As you move forward, because then you'll be happier here, not having to worry about your money and if you're overdoing it with your work, your projects, your ideas, your side hustle with that money. Because I met some couple of retirees when I was doing medical transportation, because they tend to do that. This guy is an awesome truck driver, okay? He used to be, and he retired from it. And now he came back to the workforce, and man, was he stressed out. He was like, I went through a stroke, a heart attack, and I'm there like, dude, take it easy. You're supposed to be happy while you're going out and about, not stressing yourself into the grave, you know? So something had to let him know, because he was so adamant about getting to his places on time. Well, when you're having to deal with construction and all that stuff, you're not going to you're not going to get to the place on time. And I told him, it's okay, you're doing the best you can. And in the end, I shook his hand and I said, and he goes, I hope I didn't freak you out. I said, not even close. I said, I'm not going to say anything to your dispatcher and stuff because you didn't do anything wrong. You know, I said, you try to get to the places on time. I said, you were really safe about it. I said, just breathe. It's okay, you know? So this is why I use an example, okay? Retired people, don't stress yourself out. No one's making you do it but you, okay? So be nice to yourself. And you'll see a lot of different changes as that go on, okay? Of positive changes, not negative, okay? Now let's look into your evolution, okay? And those secrets of it. Yeah, connections guide. Clarify connections guide with one card. Golden map. Yippee! All right, so in regards to your own evolution that you need to know, retired people, so you're going through a really good evolution because you're going to get a harnessing more of your power to network with others and strategizing your own success. So write down how you want to strategize your own success. Part of it should incorporate your self-care regimens and your spiritual process of meditation. Because when you're good, when you're balanced, you're good. When you're not, everything feels like it is falling apart, you know? So invest in that. Because when you invest in that, you're giving yourself more emotional stability to sustain anything that happens to you on your path, okay? But you'll be aligning to more of your desires when you do this, because you'll understand how truly blessed you are. Your affirmation is, through your evolution, retired people, is, I fulfill my true purpose. And through your evolution, you're going to know what that is. Yippee! Huge victory. Because you're also going to be healing lack too. We all had to do it. Now it's your turn, retired people. Yippee! That's huge. Okay. Now let's look into your romantic life, retired people. You're going to have River of Release. Not bad. Clarify River of Release with one card. Calling in your soulmate. So I got a message for singles and couples that retired people, okay? We're going to clarify calling in your soulmate before we start. Clarify calling in your soulmate with one card. Clear passage. So single retired people, your secrets that need to be revealed is that you are releasing burdens here in your romantic life. You're not holding on to those, so that way you have a new cycle here in your romantic life with someone new that you're going to be attracting in through your spiritual process, and then going out and getting to know that either that love interest, or going out and starting to mingle and getting to know people of whether or not you want to date. There's going to be a clear passage here of many different choices of love interests that are going to come your way, single retired people. You're just needing to enjoy getting to know them one step at a time. That's as easy as you need to really understand it. What makes it difficult, if you go out with desperation, being so desperate to have a partner. Okay. You're here to enjoy the journey, not to be impatient. Because impatience is not love. Patience is. Okay. Now, for you retired people that are in a couple situation, here's your messages that need to be revealed. You're releasing burdens of the past in regards to any setbacks that have been happening in your romantic situation, where there was a lack of expression of emotions, lack of vulnerability and intimacy. That's all being swept away, okay? Because that's a choice you're making. You're not going to be harboring those burdens of the past anymore in your romantic life. And in return, you're going to be making decisive decisions of getting to know your partner in such a different way, where you're setting healthy boundaries and nurturing and guarding you're nurturing yourself in order to guard away from any doubt and fear anymore. That's what I got. So yeah, that's your guys' reading, okay, retired people? That's what I have. So those are your secrets that need to be revealed. So big hugs, you're welcome, okay? And don't forget to hit the like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I do other different readings on my channel. And I also do community posts that will help heal you on your journey for many different things, okay? Music and movies, all right? So giving you the heads up in case you didn't know. I'll see you later, okay? Big hugs. And let's move on to the bonus reading. This bonus reading is for any kind of leader. You can be a leader in your own life, your tribe, a household, a nation. You can be a spiritual leader, any type of leader. How to make that crystal clear, okay? So I'm going to set the deck up to do the reading. And quick cheers to my viewers that are watching me. If you have your coffee, clink. Good morning, by the way. I am streaming from Ohio. And what time is it? It is 7:35 in the morning. And man, did I get early for this. Got up early around 6 a.m. That's dedication. I should get a like for that. Not a lot of people like to get up. And this is my first time in a while. Normally not a morning person, but I got right into the groove, so it was pretty nice. 2 shuffles and then we'll get started, okay? From the bigger deck. It's in this pouch. All right, please give me one card for any kind of leader, whatever they need in their path moving forward. Blessings of 𝐼ᵇʟᴏᴍᴇ. No good thing shall be withheld. So, my dear leaders, I'm getting channeled in to give you the guidance and the spiritual process, okay? So, the guidance, all you got to do, my dear leaders, is sit back and listen. Now, if you fall asleep, if you have to stop this and go and do something else, please make sure you pick up from the beginning. Because if you stop in between, you're going to get so confused of what you're being guided to do as you move forward and whatever it is you're here for, okay? And then the spiritual process you can do it at any time. But I always do it on these lives because you want to do it now or some time in the future, okay? First, the spiritual guidance. First the message, then the spiritual guidance. So that way you know. Now, my dear leaders, the universe wants to express itself, express its creativity, healing, and brilliance through you. It does not want to be limited to repeating what has already been. Newness needs to burst through you into startling expressions of abundant light. You are being guided into unknown territory, my dear leaders. Guided to go beyond that which have been guided to go beyond that which you have known yourself or your world to be, so that something original and necessary can be brought to life. Now, the universe knows all that you are in need of so that you can best obtain your destiny. All shall be provided for you, my dear leaders. Expand your faith to allow for greater workings of Great Spirit. Now, here's your spiritual guidance. When you are a dreamer, my dear leaders, a visionary or a seer of the need of transformation in the world, it can be easy to feel intimidated, to dismiss the possibility of radical change as unrealistic, to believe that the greatest of our visions are unobtainable in the real world. However, my dear leaders, many things that were once considered to be impossible to a human mind are now part of the daily lives. The impossible becomes possible on a regular basis. Kumu is the Hawaiian term for a teacher and source of wisdom. The universe is the Kumu. And when we trust the universe, my dear leaders, we come to understand certain truths, including the realization that we don't have to be limited to what is logically known. If we are willing to expand our faith, that which we are capable of experiencing in harmony with the universe will expand also. Your beautiful and perhaps impossible seeming dreams are supported by the unlimited source of the universe, my dear leaders. Even if you do not know what is needed and when in order to create a successful outcome, the universe does. You are being guided, my dear leaders, to reset your mind and heart to unconditional trust. This can be a challenging for the human part of us that tends to give weight mostly to what can be perceived through the five bodily senses. Yet for your spirit, this is easy. The spirit within you, my dear leaders, the spirit within you knows the incredible power of the divine to bring together all aspects of life in the perfect way at the perfect time for astounding success. Your spirit knows that when you act, when you take action on your most apparently impossible divine mission from a position of faith rather than more limiting perspective, the universe helps you every step of the way. So it is time to adjust your belief system, my dear leaders, to accompany this universe as your creative partner in life. It provides you with resources, opportunities, and learning experiences to gain precious information and life skills so that you are singularly and completely equipped to do what you have come to this planet to do. So Kumu, my dear leaders, the great wisdom teacher guides you now. Don't allow your mind to create visions of poverty or lack, of failure or absence of support. My dear leaders, focus. Focus instead upon the sweet generosity of the universe lovingly providing for you, often in advance of you consciously realizing what you need, with all that is necessary for your best life and fulfillment of your sacred purpose. All the answers, the connections, the resources, everything that you need, my dear leaders, is right there for you at the best moment. So when you focus, my dear leaders, on the feeling of excitement about opportunities, inspirational innovation, and the best and brightest of human creative endeavor, surge forward in harmony with each other to establish sustainable new systems. You can lend your energy, your mind, and your body to what you want to happen in this world. And the universe, my dear leaders, will hear and feel you and provide resources accordingly, okay? So let your thoughts and your hopes become your prayers. And the answers to those prayers will benefit all life on this planet. Okay, my dear leaders, that is your guidance moving forward. Now, when you are ready, we're going to do the spiritual process. You can do this at any time, but I need to do this for any kind of leader that's watching me now that is ready. Okay? So we're going to do it one step at a time, my dear leaders, of the spiritual process. Please say this aloud, one step at a time with me, or after I say it, okay? I am so grateful for the generosity, abundance, and attentiveness of the universe to my needs. I am provided for with such grace and love. All resources for my life purpose to be successful and joyfully expressed are freely given to me. May all beings consciously know this loving embrace of the universe and fulfill their sacred purpose. So be it. Now, my dear leaders, you can write or consider a list of at least 5 things that you are grateful for. This might be simple things that have happened today or experienced from your past. Now, if you can recall a time when you felt the universe step into your life to help you out, and it was also unexpected and a very welcoming blessing, then list that too. Now you can read your gratitude list out loud, those 5 things. I am grateful for the gift of being a human being, for being a healer, spiritual leader in all life on this planet. I'm grateful for the gifts that have been given in my life. I'm grateful for divine support. I'm grateful for being able to heal others. Now, my dear leaders, when you've read your gratitude list out loud, relax for a moment with your hands in a prayer. Imagine that wise, loving, and joyful universal energy overflowing in your heart. That grace is filling your heart. And you have completed the spiritual process, my dear leaders, and thank you for joining me. Big hugs. So, my dear leaders, please hit that like button. I always do these bonus reading for spiritual leaders on Thursdays. And you're always welcome to come and get guided at any point in time, okay? So I'll see you later. Okay, please enjoy your journey. And thank you again. So, viewers, I am going to be doing an update on what's going on in my channel and anything else, okay? So when it comes down to what's going on in my channel, I do lives on Thursdays and Saturdays, okay, at different times because I'm reaching different people. So I'm doing it early now. Usually I do it really late, about the evening pretty much too. So I'm actually liking this new thing of doing it early in the morning. I get to catch you guys and gals early, so it makes me happy to be able to, help you on your journey, but have some coffee with you, It's always good to have coffee on many different occasions, right? But if you're new on my channel and you want to know more, that is it. I do zodiac sign and non-zodiac sign reading, so I reach everybody. But I also do community posts, music, and movies I post to do movie night. In my community posts, I help you have transformation, breakthroughs, a new perspective, and practice to, get out of a situation that's stuck for you, So it's all free on my channel in order to help you move forward on your journey, because my objective is for you to thrive, not survive in this life. So you're enjoying the journey, okay? As what's going on in my life, I have some really cool things that are coming up. I'll end up having fun at the community activity because it's for, I think, 5 and up. So my daughter's a teenager, and there's some couple of teenagers that go to the event every Tuesday and stuff. So I went because I wanted to talk to my apartment manager about my beautiful ideas that I want to cultivate more for the adults and seniors around here too. So they have their own day where they can socialize with other adults and stuff like that. So I got to get the okay from my apartment manager. And then I got invited to do one of the activity days for the kids on this, hopefully, this next Tuesday. I'll be talking with her and getting that sorted out because she's making sure I have the keys and stuff for it. So it was really nice to be invited to do that because she'll be going on a vacation, and man, she was telling me about it. It was really nice to see. I have a lot in common with a lot of my neighbors that came in that's new because there was a clear out because of people transitioning to the next stage of their life, here. So, already got some plans of what kind of activities me and my daughter and one of her friends that are here of doing with the kids. Um, yeah, so it's nice to get out of hermit mode every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Um, got things done for helping. One thing I have to talk about, okay, is that I don't know if the government knows this, but this will reach the right person. And certain programs that help people that need certain resources. The biggest issue I see that's going on is that not only some of these programs are not being utilized, but the resources are not being updated. What do I mean about this? One thing of putting, one of the things I'm helping my community is updating resources they can expand upon with trying to find transportation, babysitting, higher education, if they need help with anybody who's autistic or disabled and stuff. And so those resources haven't been updated for decades, it seems. So what ended up happening 10 years ago before COVID, pre-COVID, those resources have dwindled down to, instead of it being 10 or 20, it's dwindled down to 2 or 4 resources. So all I'm saying is anybody watching me from the government, update your resource checklist and really understand that a lot of these resources and companies and industries have been annihilated after COVID happened. Okay. So people need to know more updated resources so that way they can be able to use them. Other than that, it's going to be hard for anybody to get where they need to go if all the resources are not there anymore. Okay. And the only reason why I know this because I did some calling around, and a lot of these stores to pick up like clothing and stuff are no longer in business, like thrift stores and stuff. So yeah, that's a huge, big thing that needs to be updated. And there was another big thing in the government of their whole computer system. So glad that's being updated, to be very honest. They hadn't updated, they were only talking about updating it when I was in my 20s. That was like over 20 years ago. So, yeah, that goes to show you that once they do things different with their updates, things will run efficiently. And I'm all about people who are struggling, the underdog, about getting where they need to go in life. I advocate and try to help kids as well. Right now, it's also helping young adults. So I'll be giving resources for them in order to utilize either going back to college where I'm at or online college. And things have changed so much, even with online college, that it makes it easier for someone to do it at home. The only thing about it is do they have the technology to do it at home? And some of them don't. But if you're doing at home schooling for your kid from K to 12, um, like there's Ohio Virtual Academy here, and if you're in any state like Arizona, they have Arizona Virtual Academy. So you may want to look into, I think it's called Strike or Strife, something like that. But it's at home schooling, okay? And the only reason why I'm advocating for it is now my daughter's 15 and she's been doing so well. She has A's and B's, even through pre-COVID and after COVID and during. And she doesn't have to worry about the high school drama in regards to how they educate here, because in certain states, I mean, you're already seeing a transformation in their school system, but in certain states, they were neglecting even giving kids the bare minimum of the education they deserve. And it's only because their classrooms are like 60 to 80 kids. And so they would have a little bit of funding and pick only like 5 to 10 kids in a group just to teach them how to read. And they wouldn't even get the full amount of time. And that would cause even more issues where they have this thing of they're only allowed to hold a child back for 1 year. Well, I don't know about you, but it's probably why they had to change things in the education system, because they were committing fraud with that. They were trying to hold my daughter back. And I was like, of course you guys would, because the more kids you hold back, the more money for them. Every head is a money price, even with the kids that you're holding back. And I thought it was so screwed up that they were doing that, even to my own kid, that I literally was yelling at the principal about it before I withdrew her from the Coshocton elementary school, because I knew that there was something wrong about the whole situation. And at least almost 10 years later, they finally made the necessary steps to giving more to their kids so they learn how to read and write and know some math. But it shouldn't have to take that long for our kids to get the education that they deserve. It's like, where the hell is the money going to, you know? Hi, Nebraska Archie. Good morning. But yeah, these things need to talk about, because if you're wondering why education has been so freaking wonky, it's a lot different from Ohio to Arizona. And I was talking to the adults about it. I said, if you're wondering why your child is being dubbed down, it's because in certain states, they're only breeding them to do either sports or military. And I'm like, your kids should have more opportunities than that. So that's why I pulled my daughter out into doing homeschooling, because now it broadened her horizons about at least what she wants to do in life. And homeschooling does that. She's still active um, in her online community and outside of the home. And they do offer different kind of events for this homeschooling. So that way you meet your teachers, you're able to go to the zoo and other beautiful activities. Even they do cross-country kind of travel to when your kids get older into high school. I mean, they're already planning on going to France and different parts of Europe. We got invited. I just don't want to go with them. I would rather do my own thing, to be very honest. And it's not because of them, is I like looking at different things. I think if I go with the group, I'd be bored out of my mind, whatever they're doing. So my interests are different, and so is my daughter's. But it's nice that they give that opportunity for you and your family and your kid to broaden their horizons even across country too. So definitely look into homeschooling if you're tired of your education system in your community, okay? It's worth the investment. Just make sure that you and your child are doing things in balance, okay? And you'll know their curriculum and what everything is, because they'll provide you with your own computer for your kid, and they have everything locked down in their regards to their security. You don't have to worry about school shootings or anything else, because homeschooling releases you from that stress and your child. Also, any kind of bullying or anything, it relieves you and your child from dealing with that crap either from homeschooling. Plus, they're able to be their authentic self and nurture that more. My daughter loves a lot of different things, art and especially music, and she's looking to those career paths. So they nurture those things too. They nurture technology and going out and about in balance. So if I was talking to any kind of teacher or parent, definitely look into doing homeschooling. Plus, I noticed that when it comes down to online homeschooling for teachers, they like it better and it mixed well with them, and they get better pay from homeschooling than they do with their own brick and mortar school. So definitely look into that if you're a teacher too. Okay. So with all that being said, other than that, everything's going really good. I'll be upgrading some certain things for my channel so that way it helps you guys out and me especially. It's good to be upgraded with technology and changing. I'll be doing my next live on Saturday at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want a message from your zodiac sign, or if you identify as a zodiac sign, okay? All are welcome, okay? Anything else? My romantic life is doing great. Having patience, focusing on my career, doing things in balance. I'm always staying optimistic about things. And yeah, and that's how you focus on the here and now. You know what I'm saying? If you are dealing with the past person or ex person, I did an oracle reading on that. So check it out on my live posts on my community. There's a community tab, a live tab. So look on the live tab and you'll see on my last live that I did that for you guys and gals, so you guys can know how to find a solution to the situation from your ex or the person in the past, okay? Yeah, after this, I'm going to drink the rest of my coffee, relax, and kind of go from there. I have a lot of shows that I'm catching up with, and I'm going to be creating some more lives for you guys and gals. Things are going to quite look different in August on my channel, to be very honest. There's some new ideas I want to cultivate, so that way it helps you tarot readers, oracle readers, and people that do both to go to the next level. So if you want to subscribe, do that, so that way when I do those new lives for you guys and gals that want to take it to the next level of your tarot or oracle reading, there'll be lives for you, okay? Especially for you, especially if you want to transition from tarot and oracle readers to tarot and oracle healers, okay? Giving you more of a heads up on that. And if you do both, like I used to, we'll graduate you to the next stage of that. So that's going to be fun. It's my way of saying, you know, I don't want to see you go, because there's going to be a lot of oracle and tarot readers, even psychics, being swept away from the online community, because they're taking too advantage of people and their money and their mental health. So this is why I want to work with tarot readers, oracle readers, and psychics that want to graduate to the next level. And if you do, subscribe, because I'm not going to let you down on helping you move to that next level, okay? Because you are the ones that we really need help in this community to help others move forward from survival to thriving, okay? So definitely looking forward to working with tarot, oracle, and psychic readers that want to transition into cultivating more healing in their reading for others. Okay? Be crystal clear. I love working with others. So that way we're all thriving. Okay? Now you'll just know tarot, oracle, and psychic readers that if you're dealing with codependency or seeing that in our spiritual community, and you'll just know too how to remove yourself, because there are a lot of, and I'm sure you guys have stumbled across a lot of people that are trying to take advantage of you guys. You'll just know because they'll pop in wanting to network with you and try to grab onto what you're doing, who you are healing through what your readings are doing, and they'll leave out real quick. So watch out for those type of tarot readers, oracle readers that are trying to take advantage of you. Okay, other tarot readers, oracle readers, and psychics, okay? Because you have a right here to nurture your gifts without someone doing that. So use your intuition and who it is you want to network with, okay? Please and thank you. I network with every kind of people. It doesn't matter where you come from, what kind of gifts you have. As long as you have integrity and love and compassion, okay, and you're not wanting to manipulate people and stuff, I can always work with you. It's when you want to go against the grain and is like, I'm there going, what the hell, you know? We're not here to suffer to grow or put that on others, you know? So I always hold my integrity and my compassion and forgiveness for others, but I do have boundaries, you know? So this is why I don't work with certain tarot readers, especially ones that have that wolf man kind of exterior, where they're pretty much wanting to feed more of their ego and their greed. I say, have that on your own time. Don't come to me thinking that you can come in my life with that. And I have had to block a lot of them out. So that way they realize not everybody wants the same things they do. Especially me, I don't want that stuff. I know it's around me, but I wish them well on their path. It's going to be a hard path for them, but I wish them well. You know, I have no enemies, no haters, but I'm well aware of how to handle those kind of people that want to just drag people down with their own shadow. So I say to people who have that wolf exterior of thinking that you could take advantage of people, you're having hard lessons that you don't realize that you just, all you have to do is have that shift within inside you. But you're going against the grain to learn it so deeply. So I hope that as you learn it deeply, you start relieving those chains that bind you, because you're the only one that puts those chains around you by being very in your shadow. And I'm acknowledging you now so that way you move forward knowing that the lights will always find its way within inside you. Your spells, your mental manipulation on people will dissolve. Okay? There's a lot of witches that are in our community too, with tarot, oracle, and the psychics too. I have nothing against witches. We need witches in our life, in our worlds. Okay? It's all in how you go about your practices. But the light will always give its way. And when this light is shining bright to light workers, healers, you come towards us so we remind you of your light so you can always heal yourself. That's why you're always attracted to healers. It's because we're getting you to really realize how to nurture yourself in such a different way. So that way you become that home and neutrality within inside yourself. Everybody's always welcome to my channel, and I know there's a lot of different people, including witches, that watch me. So thank you. Big hugs. You're always welcome, okay? Even the ornery ones that watch me. I know you're there, and I know why you watch me. Because part of you finally wants to be let out of a situation that kept you stuck. And what better to come around me, because I will and will enjoy getting you being unstuck, okay? It's my job and I love it, to be very honest. It's not a challenge for me anymore, because when you understand challenges in such a different aspect, it all dissolves and you just see things the way it is. A beautifully imperfect human being that's experiencing all what it's like to be a human being and being led forward and seeing those things dissolve of the burdens of the past, even if it's in a restless mode or not, I see it in people. They finally get out of their funk and it all gets released. And I mean, I've dealt with some really stubborn people, and I was like, man, I remember what that was like. But then you start picking and choosing your battles, what you want to be stubborn about, you know? And those restraints is when we finally realize we don't want to be stubborn about it because we're sick of it. And some of us, it takes time to get sick of those restraints. Because when you really shed those restraints, you feel free again. And some people find it very kinky and then take it to a weird, different level. And that's when I tell you, man, you're knee deep in your shadow. Knock it off. Because when you were born into this world as a baby, you didn't even think of that crap. You were conditioned with that stuff. Okay? What's the best word to say to people who are into bondage? That kind of conditioned with bondage. Yeah, it's kinky until you get to a weird place, and not a lot of people don't like that weird place, because then they start remembering when they were kids without all that conditioning. And you guys went through some really interesting trauma. And then there's some that are dealing with psychopaths, and we're not going to go into that, right? I talk about psychopaths and stuff on my community tab too. So that way, if you're ever dealing with a sadist, a masochist, a psychopath, or sociopath, you know how to break free from it. Because they're hardwired differently, and you have to have boundaries, or they'll take it to a level where it's whacked out. And that is never healthy for a human being that has a soul, that's not clouded by their shadow, okay? So you're needing to know this, because I know there's people watching me right now. They're getting the ups and ups of what I have to deal with as a healer. If I could tell you stories. Here's one story. I had to deal with another tarot reader, an empath that was in imbalance in his shadow. He kept on stalking me on Instagram. And so I had to block him out because he was being a womanizer, not only to me, but his whole community. He's still on YouTube. He acts like a wolf man, but I see right through him. He watches my channel, but I can tell him this: keep on watching, because you're going to be learning a lot from me. And I know you still stalk me, and it's okay, because you're going to be healed through watching my channel. And us healers go through a lot of different kind of people, including those kind of people. And so he's getting a good upgrade in his life of dealing with a lot of loss, even up until this point. And it's not because of me. It's because of how he's trying to fill a void that he can never fill by trying to prey still upon women. And he got reported many times about this. And still he's using mental and emotional manipulation with the followers he's have online. And some other tarot readers are doing it too. So I pretty much say this: if you're dealing with that with anybody, especially with tarot and oracle readings, and you know that and you have proof that someone is manipulating you, using you, please report them to YouTube. Okay? You're doing everybody a favor. I had to report this guy many times because of the fact in the past I reported him because he kept on, and he ended up running away from YouTube for a while. Spent over a year hiding out until he cleared his thing out and came back, started doing the same shit again. He's still doing it. I still had to make sure to block him out because he was going on a different accounts watching me. So yeah, no, I know this because I'm a healer and I know what's going on around me. And know that when you watch me, that guy that was stalking me, you're trying to be healed through me. Okay? So watch all you want. Okay? Because either way, you're going to be let out where you're from. You are not meant to be a tarot reader. You're meant to learn from your mistakes in order to be the best teacher to some people around you that are going to be going through what you have gone through. If you do not graduate from this, it's going to be harder for you to understand and really grasp your life purpose. Because I already know what your life purpose is, and it's not tarot reading. I can tell you that. It's meant the very kids around you you are taking care of at those sites in Africa in order to help them progress forward in their stage. Not for you to take advantage of your viewers and manipulate them through your tarot readings. Because best believe you're not that very good at it. Okay? I can see through it. And this is why I blocked you out for so long, and really hoping that you get finally your head out of your butt about it. So there's other tarot readers and stuff I'm well aware of. So this is why I say things, because I do give a damn. Even about the ones that stalk me, because I'm there going, you could be doing better with your time than what you have been, but there's a reason for things. Things need to change, you know? So there's a heads up of viewers of what a healer, an oracle, a mystic oracle healer goes through. It's not stressful, but we have to have strength through the stupidity sometimes. And yes, we can all be stupid sometimes, but even I know, and you know, you wouldn't put up with that crap too. You would have to stand in your truth about it and put your foot down that it's not right for people like that to do that and get away with it. And they don't. And he won't either. And he's already experienced it in his health, his energy, and his money. Best believe that. So to that tarot reader that stalks me, that acts wolf-like, in your shadow, you're getting the acknowledgement you need a change because it's happening no matter what. It's to push you to your life purpose, and that's not tarot anymore, okay? More financial loss is going to happen, okay? If you keep up doing what you've been doing, okay? Have a blessed day. And I'm going to keep on saying that to that stalker, okay? Have a blessed day. All right, viewers. Glad you can hear me talka a lot. But big hugs. I hope you enjoy the journey. And I hope this inspires you to have strength to stand up in your own truth and set boundaries too. Because this needs to happen in all communities, okay? So that way you're not being stalked, but you're taking back control and your own power too. So big hugs. I will see you next time on Saturday at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? I'm going to close out with the mantra and have an awesome rest of your day. 𝐸ｔomysticoraclemary namasomysticoraclemary rityurman Shanti Shanti Shanti. Take care, everyone. I'll see you next time, okay? Bye for now.